Yes, yes, we are live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're going to be going live. We have our amazing guest here on the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's always amazing to have you on the show. We'll be going live on air shortly as well. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, it's been amazing to have our amazing guest here on the show. If you're listening online as well, we are here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Double9Radio. We're back here with our amazing guest on the show today. So excited to have her on the show. If you want to know what she looks like, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, she looks amazing today. She's looking fly, she's looking lovely as well. Head over to our YouTube channel where you can actually watch us live as well. She is looking amazing. Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully, we can all hear her live and direct as well. Hopefully, yes. So, how are you doing today? So, tell me, what's been going on with you? It's amazing to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Um, I'm hyped to be here also. So thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Okay. Okay. She says she's hyped, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited to have her on the show. I hope everyone is as well. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Fantastic. So, tell me, who is our amazing guest here today? Tell me who you are. What's your name? You know, what's happening with you? Because I'm so distracted because you're looking so amazing today.
Okay, stop with the flat to double nine. Um, my name is Princess Bashira Giwa. I'm a chef, a cookbook author, a hospitality and tourism consultant, and a businesswoman. I run so many businesses. So let's say I'm just a busy bird.
He's a busy bird, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not live on YouTube, you should head over to our YouTube channel now. Trust me, uh, it is amazing to see her in flamboyancy, representing her colors as well. Hopefully, you can all hear us okay. As I mentioned earlier, as well, the show is always interactive, so you can always be part of the show on 074 956 36899. That's 074 956 368 99. So yes, let's start with that. So tell us, who is Princess Giwa? I mean, can I call you? Do you prefer Princess Giwa or Princess Bashira? What do you prefer?
Bashira Giwa is my surname, my last name.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice to meet
Bashira.
Queen Bashira. Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So tell me, who is Princess Bashira? Who you know, if I ask you the question and says to me, have you met Queen Princess Bashira before? What would I say? What would you say to them?
Um, she's a nice woman, a hardworking woman, a
Okay.
very intelligent woman, a upright woman. And some say I'm strict, but I don't think I'm strict. I think I'm sweet.
Oh, she thinks you're sweet. Okay, okay. She thinks you're sweet. That's good to know. So, what's sweet about Princess Bashira? Then? What's the sweet part of Princess Bashira? Tell us.
I'm also a mother.
Okay.
My daughters always tell me I'm too nice.
Oh, wow.
Even though I'm strict, I'm too nice. So it's always, and I told them I'm strict because that's my only love language is tough love. So
It's tough love, isn't it?
yes.
Tough love. I mean, tough love can be good. Tough love can be good. Tough love can be a way to also protect yourself, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you don't be
Yes.
too nice to everyone because, the world is the world, isn't it? We live in
I,
right
I
now.
think you I think you get me because I feel that people will meet me at first think I'm a snob, I'm too high up there, I'm not down to earth,
Yeah.
but it only gets and it's like a facade I build around myself, a wall
Okay.
I build around myself to protect me because I
100%.
know that I'm too nice, and my mom is always telling me that Bashira, everybody can be like you.
Exactly.
So I had to build that wall to make people think, oh, she's strict, don't get to her. I don't take nonsense though.
She doesn't take nonsense. Oh my God. I feel like I am being warned right here, ladies and gentlemen, that she
Oh
doesn't
no.
take any nonsense. You know what I mean? So I'm a bit like, okay, okay, I need to watch what I say tonight as well because she says she's giving us tough love And also, she can be very strict as well. What can we say? Again, welcome to the show, Princess Bashira. It's always amazing to have you on the show. And again, if you're
Thank
not
you for
watching,
having me.
you're most welcome. If you're not watching on YouTube, mate, you guys are missing out a lot because I'm excited. Although I'm still nervous, having it on the show here with me, but it is what it is. But okay, so tell us what inspires you as an individual.
I I have a mantra about life, and it's always that what will people say about you when you're gone, when you're no more here?
Wow.
What do people how are you treating people?
Yeah.
And one intelligent person told me that the way you treat people that have money or are at your par is not your real character. Your real character is the way you treat people that work for you.
Wow.
People that are beneath you, the way you treat them, that is your true and your real character.
Wow. Wow.
So
wow.
I believe respect is reciprocal.
100%.
Even if you work for me,
Mm.
I respect you as a human being. And when sometimes, as women, we always have these hormones all here and there, and we snap once in a while and like that. I always ask them, oh, I'm sorry. Someone got me angry there. That was why I transferred the aggression. It wasn't you.
Oh my gosh. So is that what it is? Is that, I never knew that. So women, the reason you snap out is because there's this hormones that just come out of nowhere. Is that what it is?
Yeah. A lot of women are unable to control their hormones. I am able to control my hormones though.
Yeah.
I don't get angry easily. But like if someone wants to take me for granted.
Right.
And another thing is I hate stupid people. I don't mean stupid like as insult. People that are not intelligent, some people feel that they are intelligent and they want to cheat you. I see them as very, very stupid. Like,
oh my gosh, yes.
How do you think you want to cheat me? Am I dumb?
You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, ladies and
So
gentlemen,
people like that get on your nerve, and you're like, but why would you do that?
Okay. Amazing. I mean, on today's show, we're talking about the transformation of your culinary passion into something amazing. And I can see the fire, I can see the determination, I can see the drive in you. But I want to know a bit more before we actually get into your transformation journey. Tell us a bit about how that culinary, started. What was the background to it? What sparked your passion for cooking, initially? Because a lot of women think, cooking is just, go in there, put some, noodles on a pot and just pour some water in, and that's cooking already done for you. I mean, for you, what sparked the passion of your culinary journey?
I love hosting people.
Okay.
I love the way since I was like 15.
Wow.
I like the way people like when they put a spoon of my food in their mouth and they're like, wow. Like that expression keeps me wanting to do more.
Amazing. Okay.
I never thought I would end up being a chef. I never thought I'll end up. I knew I loved cooking, and my dad, God bless his soul, fueled my passion by paying for summer camps, summer schools for cooking, culinary summer schools, and all that. And it would be like, when I'm back from school, from boarding house, the first thing I do is like the way I treat my dad, I treat my dad as is my husband. I would go to the kitchen first. From school, I ran through the market. In my head, I'll be like, what am I surprising this man with?
Amazing.
I go to the market, buy ingredients, come home, set the table, clean the house. Once he opens the door, he said, no, this scent is different. My daughter is back.
My
daughter is back, and he sits down and he says, I know you are hiding, but I know you are here. Just come out. I've tasted your food. I know you're here. Then I'll now come out. I'll just embrace him from the back. Like, I wanted to know if you know I was back or not. Said the food is different when you're back.
Wow.
So it has always been like that for me. Like, and I think my dad was my first guinea pig.
Amazing. I think that's amazing because for your dad to be the first one to taste your food, and he was very supportive. I think we can all learn a lesson from this because it's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing where parents support parents the ambitions of the children. And now I don't know how it is now. I think most people want the kids to be doctors, lawyers back in the day, but I think it's kind of changing as we go forward anyway. So at 15, that's when this passion for cooking, flared up, I should say.
Yes. I think earlier than that, because from my book, I think I have another book coming in though, where I wrote that my mom taught me how to make beef from like 6, 7. So that was why I wrote my first book. My first book is introductory to culinary. It's all about introducing the child to the kitchen, because I see a lot of parents who send their children out of the kitchen saying, "Oh, you're too young, you're too." And I got a lot of feedbacks after I launched the book, because I have family members that bought the book and just left it by their bedside. Oh, I'm going to go through it later, and their children picked it up and went to make something for their moms.
Wow.
They were like, "Oh, you made this? I'm going to tell Big Mom. I'm sending the picture to Big Mommy. Like, you made this from our book."
From the book,
is it Big Mommy's book? Oh yeah.
Wow.
So, and it's like a dream come true. Like,
it is. We're going to
it's having the effect I want it to have.
Amazing. We're definitely going to talk about that, but because that's a very great example you just gave there, like a young child looking at your book and being able to make something with the steps, creating, following the steps in the book and creating something amazing. I think that's quite remarkable. I mean, so we know that you started your journey a bit earlier than 15 years old. Your parents were very supportive, and you already had your signature way of cooking, which is entices people to say, "Oh, she's back there. That's Princess cooking already there." Can you remember what your first major dish you cooked was?
I think is yam porridge
Yam
made
porridge.
with yam porridge. There's this yam porridge I normally make for my dad, made with carrots, sweet potato, yam, green peas.
Wow.
And lots of different fish. I've not made that. It's talking to you now that I remember that meal. I've not made it in years.
In years. Wow. So maybe a resurgence of that is coming soon as well. So I mean, now you have this passion for cooking. Your parents love it. Everybody likes you around you. So at what point did you think, you know what, I can make this into a business? I can turn this around and make it into a business. Before you answer the question, I actually saw, when we kind of like, do a bit of due diligence on our princess, we got to come across a clip, on the online where you talked about preparing food in your family, that some people would love your food, and not the same food you give it to a stranger, they might like, "Oh my God, it doesn't taste, really nice," kind of thing. At what point did you think, you know what, I have the confidence now, I want to turn my culinary passion into a business?
Okay. One of my birthdays, I think it was 2015 or 2016.
Yeah.
I had people over for my birthday. I made meal, I cooked, I had a party. And everybody that came to the party, like, "Are you not going to turn this thing into a profession?"
Wow.
And I told them, I've been doing this business for, I was, initially, I started with a pastry. I was a pastry chef.
Okay.
I make wedding cakes and all that. I was doing complete wedding. And it was just a passion. It wasn't something I took seriously. So when my friends and business associates that came in at the food, they were like, "Are you sure you're not going to turn this into a business? You're so good at it." That was when I went to register. Immediately, I registered my business.
Yeah.
and I started buying things, buying plates, serving dishes, and
that's it. That's it. The story is
and that was how Legit was born.
amazing. I mean, a lot of people possibly watching us and listening to us online, I would think to themselves, "Oh well, I can cook as well. I can do this. I can do that." They're thinking, "Oh my gosh, she thought about it. Her friends encouraged her." I'm getting a lot of like the right support around you can actually inspire you birthing your passion into reality because your parents support and you have great friends around you supporting you as well, pushing you to get to the where you are today. But I'm thinking to myself like, okay, everyone's got a passion, everyone's got a drive that they want to do stuff, maybe some not as much. But what would you say were the those challenges that you faced at the early stages of setting up your business? Because what, funding is one of them. I mean, I'm already answering your question for you anyway. But
Yeah, funding is always one of them. Let me tell you something. I always tell anybody that wants to start any business.
hmm,
I always tell them, make sure the business you're going into is something you have passion for, you
exactly.
love so much.
Yeah.
Because having a business can be very, very, very challenging.
Mm, mm. I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
You would get to a point where everything is just not moving forward,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you would cry, you'll be you'll be frustrated. But one thing that keeps me going is the passion I have for this
The
business,
passion. The passion. Yes.
and the passion to always get better, want to
Mm.
be better, always re-evaluating myself, always rebranding myself, always wanting to looking for the next step
Amazing. Amazing.
of my career.
Amazing. Amazing. I love that. So the passion was the drive because the most, I think you mentioned a really great point there that in the dark times and the challenging times, it's the passion you have that's going to propel you to just come out of that and say, you know what, I can do this, I can make this happen. You're quite right. You're quite right. But I mean, this challenges to talk about the dark moments. Was there anything else apart from the passion that was enabled you to overcome some of these challenges? Yeah, we talk about the funding aspect. We've not actually gone into too much of that on how you raise funding or what kind of do you have to have a business plan? How do you even start it off, kind of thing? Do you know what I mean? Because it's one thing your friend saying to you, "I like your food. It tastes lovely. You need to do this," but there's a lot of underground work that goes into it. So how did you overcome?
Yeah, I went for different trainings. I do a lot of different trainings. I have a lot of certification. Like I always, I mark that, okay, this year I'm going to do this amount of certification. Like I just paid for some certification last week
Amazing.
because I remembered, oh God, the year is running up and I've not done any certification
Mm.
this year because I'm working towards another step in my business that I'm not ready to share to the world yet.
Wow.
But
It's going to
it's
be exclusive. Maybe we can get it out of her. We'll see. Let's go.
it's huge, and
Wow.
it's bigger than me. And
That's
like,
it.
and I don't want to jinx it. That's why I don't want to share it with the world. I'm just praying through it. I'm just working through it and
Yeah. Yeah.
telling God to see me through because it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. So you shared a bit about your journey and a bit of the challenges you had to endure to get to where you are today. I mean, if I was to say to you and say, Princess Bashira, tell us what's so unique about your culinary business, what would you say?
I I can't say about any other person. I can't say
Mm.
about any other chef. But let me tell you something. Once you taste my food, you're hooked forever.
Wow. Ah, okay. I need to get a taste of that food as soon as possible there.
Because I do have people that
Yeah.
do not like. There was a time I always some people used to buy pots of soups from me, bowls of soup, and all that.
Yeah.
Someone told me I can't. I'm sorry, I can't be buying from you anymore. I said why? He said he can't sleep until he finishes the food.
Oh my God.
So and it's going to make that is affecting his bank account. So that's why he's not buying anymore. I said, but it's a good thing that you get value for your money. He said the food is too sweet that he will sleep and he'll be remembering that, oh God, he has some crab in the fridge. He has some beef in the fridge. I said,
wow.
But you're not patronizing me. I said, I'm just telling you that it's not that your food is not good. It's too good. That is why I'm not buying. Again,
Right.
I bought up to 10 bowls. It's affecting my account balance and I want to rest. I was
Wow.
just laughing. I didn't see it as a bad thing though. I just felt that okay, that was a positive feedback. And I've had experiences where I have clients that they know when it is me that make the food
Yeah.
and when it is my chefs that make the food. They
Amazing.
know the difference.
They know
They
the
will tell
difference.
me, they'll tell me, Auntie Bash, it wasn't you, it's your staff. I said it is you that I want tonight, your one that I want to taste. I said, what is the difference? But they said it's tasty, but it is you that I want.
Amazing, amazing. I mean, we're getting comments coming through on our YouTube channel. If you're watching live on YouTube, you can put your questions in the chat, and we'll definitely announce it and to our amazing guests. I mean, we have one saying here, it's very true. Are you part of it? Have you tasted the food? Have you tasted the culinary experience? That's someone called Nicholas Marshall saying it's very true. Amazing, amazing. And we have another person calling Tolani Ajiba Day there as well. And AT Judah, says very cool as well. Amazing. I mean, that's quite remarkable. That's quite remarkable. So we should be, tasting this food here and there out there as well. From what you mentioned there about the customer feedback, that individual that told you they can't sleep, they can't eat without tasting your food. I mean, how important is customer feedback to you?
When I was running a restaurant in 2018, I made sure I had a customer feedback form on each table. And I wrote it as a notice behind the cashier that your feedback is very, very important to us.
Yeah.
Then I gave the waiters an ultimatum. Every week, I want 30 feedback each from you. So you make sure the customers give you feedback on how we're doing, because that's the only way we can get better.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, that's really good, because it is important, because if you don't know what your customer is saying, how can you improve, kind of thing. Okay, let's go straight to your book, because you know what, I've come across a lot of people who cook, who call themselves a chef, but they're not really a chef. They just think a chef is just a word you use. But you've gone ahead and published a book of unique flavors and unique, or creating a culinary experience that is, identifiable or traced back to yourself. I mean, what inspired the book? Why did you decide to create or write a book?
Okay, they said once a teacher, always a teacher. I had a bachelor's degree in science education.
Yes.
So I'm a trained educator, and I'm also a Muslim, and there's this saying in Islam that says that you never stop learning. And when you teach what you know, it's like sharing yourself, and nobody forgets you.
Yeah. You're right. I could agree more.
Yes. And it wasn't easy for me. It's not easy. It's not easy writing a book, and it's not easy publishing one. I wrote the book 5 years before publishing, and I first published on Amazon, and it was after another 2 years or 1 year before I launched in Nigeria. So it's not an easy fit, but one thing is I want to share my knowledge.
Amazing.
I already finished my second book, and the way I write my culinary book, I write it like a story. Like I'm telling you the story of my life. I'm telling you the experience I had, because most of the content I drop on Instagram about food is always me remembering one food someone used to cook while I was young, one food my grandma used to make, one food I used to eat a long time ago. Like now I remember the porridge that I've not made in 20 years.
Amazing.
And definitely I'm gonna make it and post it on.
I remind you.
I'm gonna post it on Instagram. That's gonna be my next content.
Amazing.
So it's the passion. It's the passion I have for the food, for sharing my knowledge, for the way people feel when they taste my food.
Amazing.
My food makes people happy.
Amazing. I mean, that's remarkable.
And I think I like making people happy. I think that is the most beneficial thing of being a chef.
Amazing. I'm putting it out there now. You know, you said you like making people happy. You're a nice person. Yeah. So I want to experience all of that. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm looking forward to tasting this food at some point as well. Because all this.
No problem. When you come to Nigeria, just give me a call.
Oh, all this goodness is being said. And I look forward to that as well. Amazing. You know, we have a comment from, there's no name. It says, okay, AT Judah says, as a Muslim chef, can you prepare pork for other people? Wow. Is that a question?
Can I prepare what?
We'll come back to the questions. We're going to be a segment of questions. I just have to read that question because it kind of like jumped out at me. But I mean, looking ahead now, you know, you mentioned that you're going to be doing something amazing in the future and you want to, you know, keep the wraps to it. I mean, you know, if we're going to look at what does the future hold? You know, what are the plans and goals for your amazing culinary experience of a business?
You know, you get to a point in your career that you'll be tired of certain points.
Yeah.
And you want to go to the next level.
Yeah.
People who are close to me know I've had a dream for a long time.
Right.
And God is being merciful to me, and my dream is being achieved. And I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to share it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think
it's my dream is coming true, and I'm so hyped and happy about it.
Amazing.
And I can't wait to share it to the world, but I needed to get to a stage where I'll share it to the world, then I'll share it with the world.
Amazing. We're looking forward to it. And hopefully we get some exclusive insight into that here on Double9Radio as well. So, I mean, what keeps you motivated and inspired, you know, both in cooking and in business? Because there's very two different things, isn't it? You know, cooking is something different because the way you pay attention to the ingredients you use it, ensuring the taste never diminishes, is always improving. Or, do you know what I mean? That taste that people love is always consistent. You know, and business is something you have to be, really straight and kind of shrewd in business. How do you keep motivated, for the both of this, different aspects of your life at the moment?
Okay, I feel that the other businesses I have is what keeps me sane.
Okay.
The catering business is very, very demanding.
Yeah.
It's very, very demanding. And with the inflation in the world, I can't say it's only in Nigeria. I believe there's inflation all over the world.
100%. Yeah.
Yes. There's inflation all over the world, and we're trying to adjust to it. And as business people, we need to understand that in life moves on.
Yes.
Life moves on. The way the economy in the world is in 1990 is not the way it is in the 2000s, or it's getting worse. It's not getting better. Yes. And I don't see it as getting worse, because I believe in the power of the tongue a lot. I manifest a lot, and I'm a positive thinker.
100%.
I believe that whatever happens to you is whatever you call with your mouth.
Yes.
And to me, whatever I'm going through, even through the bad times, I just say Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that's giving God.
I just thank God that, okay, it can be worse, I've faced many challenges, yes. I
Mm,
faced many challenges, but God has been faithful. So
amazing.
I
Amazing. I mean, you come across as someone who has a lot of faith in God, which is really good. I think that's quite wonderful. So motivation comes from, the challenges you've had and overcoming those challenges, and your success.
there's nothing like impossible. It is always I am possible. I do not see impossible. I see I am possible. So whatever I find myself, I feel that I don't see any negativity. And if anything bad happens, I
Yeah.
believe it's God saving me from something worse. So I just take it like that.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. That's so inspiring as well. I think I've learned quite a number of things uh from yourself today as well. Do you know what I mean? Keeping it a positive mindset is always the way. Okay, before we end, because we're coming close to the end of the show, because I mean she's always busy. She's actually somewhere trying to cater for people today, sarcastic as well, but she's still looking radiant and amazing there. So let's quickly go to the questions on there. As you know, the show is always interactive, so it can always be part of the show as well. And call us or send a message on 074 956 368 99. So, one of the questions we have on YouTube, because you can also watch us on YouTube live, live on YouTube as well. We have a question from AT Judah who says, as a Muslim chef, can you prepare pork for other people?
No,
No. Okay. Okay.
because I'll have to taste it and I can't
Exactly.
taste it.
Exactly. That's your question answer there as well. And also someone said her food is contagious. Oh my gosh. Amazing. That means, you know what, once you have it, that's it. You're done. You're done. You're finished. Do you know what I mean? Amazing. Amazing. I don't know. I mean, do you I hope you don't have, wives coming for you and say, teach us what you're doing. Our husbands are coming to your restaurant and they're not eating at home anymore.
I do hold some culinary classes on
Okay.
Telegram. I've not had time this year. I always do it once a year, but I've not had time this year because focused on
On
the
what you the
next
next level,
stage.
the next level. Okay, I would implore you to please share your Instagram handle to our amazing listeners and people watching us on YouTube as well, so they can get in touch regardless of where they are. Also let us know where we can, get hold of your book as well. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a very important thing. To if they, I think you mentioned it's on Amazon, so please tell us, is that where you can get your book and your social media handles as well.
Okay. My personal social handle is Instagram. It's at Ladid CEO, LADHIDH _CEO, and the same spelling _kitchen for the business. And on the bio of Ladid CEO, you can, if you're in Nigeria, you can buy the book on Flutterwave. If you're anywhere in the world apart from Nigeria, you can order on Amazon. The links are on the link tree in my bio on Legit CEO.
Okay,
Yes.
amazing, amazing. Okay, okay. Before we end the show, we always like to do this and ask our guests, a random question. So, can you tell us a fun fact about yourself that no one knows, that no one knows in this entire world? This is the first time you're really revealing this outside of your head and your mind, because we can check this fun fact if it's something that you told someone before. We have eyes and ears everywhere, so you're gonna need to tell us something that you've never shared with anyone else. So tell us a fun fact about yourself today.
Let's see. I'm a sucker for love.
He's a sucker for love. But I don't know. It sounds like an oxymoron, because if you're a sucker for love and you have, because earlier you said you do, is it mean love? Is that how you described it?
Tough love.
Tough love, but you're a sucker for love. Plus, you got tough love. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you figure that one out because I can't figure it out. What can I say? But I want to say,
You can get me figured out. That's the reason why you wouldn't know I'm a sucker for love.
amazing, amazing, gentlemen. She's just giving us an insight there as well. Amazing. I mean, it's been great to have you on the show today. I want to say a big thank you for taking time out to actually come on the show and give us a bit of an insight into the life of the amazing princess Bashira Giwa. there. As you mentioned earlier as well, you can get her book on Amazon or on Flutter Wave, you said, or Flutter.
Yes, Flutterwave for those in Nigeria.
For
Yes.
those in Nigeria as well. And also she'll possibly be doing some cooking classes again on Telegram. If you go into a link tree on our bio, as you mentioned, it will be there. We'll be tagging her on our Instagram handle again as well, the other handle, so you can actually get in touch with her as well. I mean, Princess, it's been amazing to have you on the show. It's been wonderful.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You're most welcome. I look forward to speaking to you again soon, and getting to know more about that big thing coming up, something huge coming.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop.
Oh, fantastic. I want to say a big thank you again. Have a wonderful weekend ahead. And yes, keep looking luscious and looking amazing. Speak to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are